I tell you what the Lord would have you to do. And you know, I think Brother Richard to help you with just about anything and everything. But we really can't tell you what the Lord would have you to do. You have to seek that out and find that out.
That's right.
That's what I really think. You see, I know a lot of people ask, "What can I do? What will you have me to do? What would the Lord have me to do?" And He told me I had to preach. Old Brother Richard called Brother Richard, told him he had to preach. And he said he set teachers, and helps, singers. He said everything in the church that the church would need. And you know, that's what I think. You heard the song, very, very soon we'll all be going home. And I don't know when. I know one day we are. Just like that old game we used to play as kids, ready or not, here I come.
Amen.
He's coming. And that's what it's going to say. Ready or not, here I come. And I'm glad I'm ready. I'm glad I'm ready. I'm glad I don't have to worry about it. I can go sleep at night. There might be some things in this life that bother me, but that don't bother me this evening. I know if I don't wake up, I know where I'm going. And I thank the Lord for that. But listen, He's got a place for everybody. Don't make this man do everything. Don't make him do everything. You know, I'm going to a place Sunday, they ain't had a pastor in months. And I don't know why. But, you know, everybody in the disciple path was singing His praises. And if you want to keep him, help him this evening. You know, even the Bible talks about it. If two bear a load, it's easier than one. And just think, if everybody bears the load, how much easier. I know you might not need to hear that from me, but it's what the Lord brought in my heart this evening. But getting into the message, and now if you want to turn with me over to the book of Luke, chapter 22, and it is the Lord's Supper night. And I kind of had this message, the Lord was already working with me in that, on this message in that tonight. But you know, even He had enemies, had an enemy, had an adversary. The Bible talks about Satan, Lucifer, the devil, the accuser of the brethren. And I think over in, we'll get there in a minute, but here in Luke 22, I'm going to read you maybe verses 19 through 22. And it said, "And He took bread and gave thanks and brake it and gave unto them, saying, This is my body, which is given for you. This do in remembrance of me. Likewise also the cup after supper, saying, This cup is the New Testament in my blood, which is shed for you. But listen to this. But behold, the hand of him that betrayeth me is with me on the table." And that's all I'm going to read for you right there. But you know, I thought, and it's talked about all through the scriptures in that. And you know, I've always liked this. He healed the man with the withered hand. You probably all heard that story, but you know what they said? You can't do that on the Sabbath day. I mean, think about that. Instead of being thankful, instead of praising God, they said, "But you can't do that on the Sabbath." He said, "I'm Lord of the Sabbath day. You know, I can do it anytime I want." And I'm going to tell you what, if He wants to answer my prayer today, He's more than welcome. He's more than welcome in that to do it for me today. Amen. Tomorrow, the next day, whenever He wants to do it. Amen. But you know, and that's what I think. When you thank somebody, you've got an enemy, and we're in a battle in that this evening. And you know what the battle's over? The souls of men. Men, women, when I say I mean men, women, boys, and girls, that's what we're in a battle over. In that tonight is the souls of men, women, boys, and girls. Maybe your sons, your daughters, your grandchildren. And that we're in a battle. And the Lord, it was just all over the discipleship training in that. But even when he was 2 years old, they said, don't go back the same way you come. And so they went down to Egypt because they said the king is seeking the boy's life. Listen, even from the beginning, he had an enemy in that. And we all know that even in the garden, in that this Eden, where everything was perfect in that, and didn't seem like they had to labor and pull for anything. Even they had an enemy, the old serpent there, that beguiled Eve and said, you know, I know that the Lord told you not to take of this one tree that's sitting in the midst of the garden, but if you will, you'll not die, but your eyes will be open, and you'll live as kings, and you'll see as kings in that. Listen, in that, brought men down in that this evening. And you know, I've heard in that, this was on my heart, and that kind of started the whole thing. But I've heard in that this old saying, ever since I've been in church in that, that if you ain't doing, if Satan ain't bothering you, you ain't doing nothing for the Lord in that. Think about that tonight. So much truth in it in that. You know, I thought about this. I don't know if the brother told everybody Wednesday in that, but before church, he said, boy, the devil's been on me all day in that. Listen, I believe that. He had to come Wednesday night, deliver some kind of message in that. And Father, let me tell you, Satan in that, though you got God maybe all over you, boy, Satan's right there. You know, I thought about another scripture in that Paul was talking about, how he wanted to do good in that, and not sin. But he said, I see another law in my members in that when I would do good, evil is present in that. Listen, in that, Satan will never encourage you to do something good in that tonight. Only God will in that. His will is for us to do good in that. But Satan, you know, I got saved when I was 10 years old in that, and still had the eyes, the imagination, and the heart of a child in that, and growing up there, I thought, why if I want to do good, why ain't it the easiest thing in this world? And I'm not saying that it's not necessarily easy in that, but I found out I've got an opponent in that, I've got an enemy in that, I've got an accuser in that. Boy, the Bible said the accuser of the brethren stood before God and accused them both day and night in that. Listen in that. Well, I'll tell you what, when God comes, the Bible said the sons of men present themselves before God, and Satan also in that presented himself before the Lord there. Brother, you know, and God said, have you ever considered my servant Job in that? He said, yeah. He said, but does he serve you for naught in that? You've got a hedge about him. Listen, accusing him, brother, not being able to do something else. But Brother Job served God because he loved him in that this evening. He loved the Lord. He knew where the goodness come from. He knew he was up on high in that. Listen, me and you, we've got accusers in that. You know, I think about my grandson a lot, the middle one in that. I think about him when he plays. He's not really truly competitive in that. Not yet, anyway. You know, when he plays in that, It's let me do my thing. Let me score in that, and then I'll let you score in that. But we all know, listen, there's nothing wrong with that. He's got a sweetheart in that tonight. He wants everybody to win in that. Listen, that's sweet to have that kind of spirit in that. But I'm here to tell you that we are in a battle in that tonight. We are in a fight for men's souls in that. And I'm glad, boy, 40-some years ago, that there was a church, and boy, they was battling in that. And I saw my dad walk the aisle and get saved. I saw my brother walk the aisle and get saved. I saw my sister walk down that aisle to an altar and get saved. And then one day, I myself, boy, because the church was battling in that, boy, that old preacher man, boy, he was preaching the gospel in that, boy, just laying her down, and my little soul, I was beginning to believe it in that, and I was beginning to get lost in that, and boy, you gotta get them lost before you can ever get them saved in that. Condemnation has to fall, and then salvation can come in that. That's what it takes in that tonight. Listen, the Bible says train them up in the way you'd have them to go. But we've got an enemy in that. And listen, if he ain't bothering you, you might not be doing so much in that. I hate to say it, but it's not my words in that this evening. But she's in the book in that. Anytime you go to do good, evil's present in that. And if he ain't bothering you, check what you're doing in that this evening. And that isn't for the Lord, or is it for ourselves? I'm telling you, I can't. I'm subject to it. You're subject to it. But we can get in a good, comfortable place in that this evening. We really can. And I'll tell you that's the worst place for. I know I don't want to re-preach his message this morning, but it's a bad place to be. Lukewarm in that. Not hot, not cold, not doing much. And our excuse is, well, I'm not doing wrong. Well, listen, like one of the brothers said sometime today, it ain't so much what you are doing, it's what we ain't doing sometimes in that, brother, that gets us in trouble. Amen. But why? You've got an enemy. Why it's not so easy? Because you've got an enemy. Listen, and I ain't patting myself on the back. I'll pat this brother on the back. But until you've done it like most things, you don't know what it's about. The battle he has to fight in that this evening. The battle she's got to fight. Listen, where he's the under shepherd in that. And listen, you know what the shepherds do? They put themselves between the sheep and the wolf. That's what they do this evening. You want to face a wolf tonight, but I'm telling you, even though he's prayed for you, and I tell you, even the Lord one time told Peter, Peter, he said, I prayed to the Father for you, because Satan is desired to sift you like they sift wheat. Yeah. Amen. I remember Grandma sifting flour before she made her biscuits. I don't think too many people probably do that anymore. But before she ever made a biscuit, she got her flour out and she put it in that sifter. That you can't get it. It's got to be ground awful small to get it through them holes. And he said, Satan has desired to do this to you, Peter. And I'm telling you, the Bible said, the devil comes forth as a roaring lion, seeking whom he may devour. Amen. Now he thought he was going to get the Lord this way. He thought, I'll kill him. He thought that'll be the end of it. I don't know why he thought that, but he did. But in a sense, I guess we're glad he did. Because unfortunately, he had to be the sacrifice for my sins and yours.
Amen.
He had to be there. And Christ had this enemy, and he said, he was there to eat the Passover. They broke bread together. And yet he said, the very one that betrayed me is sitting at the table with me. The Bible said that Satan entered into Judas Iscariot's heart. And from that day, that moment, he saw how he might betray him. How he might betray him, you see. Listen, I thought this. I see a lot of husbands and wives together this evening. But you go to a lot of places, you see a lot of single women especially. Not unmarried, but you'll see a lot of just single women. Because husbands won't come. Most of the time, if somebody comes, most of the time it's the wife that'll come. She'll bring the kids a lot of times, maybe. What an enemy she's got in her. Sometimes what an enemy she's got. Sometimes your kids can be your enemy this evening. They can. They get up, decide they don't want to go to church this morning. that happens. Do you want to come every time you come? I think in spirit we do. But sometimes his body says, you might want to stay home. It does. Mine does. I'm sure those brothers does. We've got an enemy.
Amen.
It might be Satan. It might be fighting your own self with the flesh. We have an enemy that wants to devour. When I think of devour, I think of a lion. That's what I think of. Everybody's seen the nature shows, no doubt. Watch them go out and track something down. A bunch of them go at it and devour the prey. That's what Satan wants to do to you if you're working for him. But guess what? The Lord ain't going to allow him. The Lord isn't going to allow him to see. He's limited in what he can do. I'm thankful for that. No, you can never say Satan made me do it. Satan can't make you do a thing. He can lead you. He can deceive you. But you've got to turn yourself over to him.
Yeah, that's right.
You do. We've got to turn ourselves over to him. He can't take us. When the Lord said, have you ever considered my servant Job? He said, you've got a hedge about him. Yeah. He said, okay, you can take everything he's got, but you've got to spare his life. Yeah. I'm glad my big brother limits him. I'm glad my big brother Jesus limits the devil tonight. Or we'd everyone already been destroyed.
Amen.
We would have he'd already destroyed us if he could. But he thought, boy, now I've got him. Put him in that tomb, and they sealed it. They didn't just shut it, they sealed it. And they put guards. You think a few guards will do it this evening? Listen, I don't know just exactly. We've all got our opinion on a lot of things. I know this. One day I'm going to close my eyes for the final time here. I don't know just exactly how or what. But I do know the Bible said to be absent from this body is to be present with the Lord. Amen. Amen. And when I close my eyes, it'll probably be a quick trip home. I'm glad for that today. But we've got an enemy. We've got an adversary. Generally, except for maybe Uno, he who has the most points wins. That's generally how it's done. Of course, in Uno, you don't want any cards. But generally, whoever has the most points wins. So I say that to say this. To score, we've got to be doing something. Like I said, I can't tell you what the Lord wants you to do. But we got to score. Not that we're keeping score, but once we got to get on offense. Get out there and work. My thought was it's time, and I know brother don't need to hear this, but it's time for preachers to preach. Teachers to teach. Singers to sing. Praisers to praise. Prayers to pray. Doorkeepers to keep the door. Pew sitters to sit in your pew. Whatever it is you do, do it to the fullest.
That's right. Amen.
Do it with everything that's in you. Do something. But the Lord, only the Lord can tell you what He wants you to do. I can't. I know this, you'll have an enemy. You just mark it down. You'll have an enemy. Might be in your own house. Might be in your own mind. Might be Satan. He ain't gonna just lay there. The Bible said He knows He has a limited time. He has a limited time. I hate to give Him credit, but He's about His business. But you know what the Lord always said while He was here? Or He said a lot anyway. He said, I must be about my Father's business. Amen. I must be about my Father's business. There's something for you to do.
Amen.
There's plenty of work. There's plenty of work. Something for you to do. But listen, you can overcome. Sometimes it might just be your own feelings. Sometimes it's tough to take that first step. I don't know how many preachers you've ever been around. I don't know that this brother's experience exactly. But most preachers run before they submit. Most preachers run and hide. I work with this fellow, and we'll come to a close. I work with this fellow on the dock at the Somerset Post Office. And we work on the dock 2, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, just me and him. And he was feeling like the Lord was calling him to preach. And he looked at me one morning. He said, you know what I did last night? He said, I opened the refrigerator door, and he said, before I know it, I ain't forgot I was preaching to the milk. It's got to come out. Well, it's like a fire down in your bones. It's got to come out. And he said, you think anybody knows? I said, if I know anything about the Lord, I say the church knows. He done told the church. Church will know if you called or not. But listen, if you preach, preach. If you sing, sing. If you teach, teach. That's all I got, brother. I thank the Lord for an opportunity. That's